Okay, this is the next update video, monthly update video, and this will whole last a month since my last update video. What's actually happened? Well, the non-physical stuff, still haven't heard back from the surgeon and with all them about revision surgery, having that done. They said, because last I heard was at my appointment, and they said they're going to work with the insurance to get it pre-approved. Then they're going to call me. Haven't heard anything back, so I'm going to have to contact them now to find out what's going on. Because I should have had an appointment, like it's an outpatient procedure what's being done, all three things. But I should have had that done already. But it is what it is, so I have to contact them on that. Other than that, the only thing that's been really happening is physical with my body changes. I'm still going through because the hormone difference since surgery. My breast growth, that's still happening. Here and there, what seems to be happening is it's the bottom half of my breasts seem to be filling in, and the thing is because that's still filling in and whatnot, it's kind of frustrating because every time my breasts do this, the tops of them are always become shallow. So certain styles of bras don't end up fitting right. So yeah. So all I'm really wanting from them is the upper up here to fill in and be done. But there's still a 32G, and I'm happy with that. I just want the tops filled in so I don't have that issue anymore. So yeah. Seems like my body's gained more everywhere else. The tummy area, my butt. So that's happening. I'm not sure exactly what my weight is. Last I was checked, I was 133. And I did check my measurements, and I have gained pretty much half an inch everywhere, except the underbust hasn't changed. So yeah. The pubic area, the hair seems to be filling in more, mostly on the right side. Yeah, it's the right side. It's pretty much this whole, on the upper half, I've gained hair a little bit. So it's in between spots where there wasn't hair, and that heart shape has gone away. So I'm like, that's weird. And I'm like, can't explain why my body's changing the hair down there like this, but it is what it is. I can say sexually everything's working perfectly, depending on what time of the month it is for me with my hormone cycle. I noticed my vaginal canal is more sensitive, and I feel more with it. So yeah. And with the hormone cycle, I've noticed the smell does change with my hormone cycle, just like pretty much as close to a cis woman's would. I can't say 100% it's the same, but all I can say is uniquely individually to mine, and from my experience, it changes. And when it's hormonally my time in the month, it's has more of an increased smell. I can smell it a lot more, so I find that a lot more gender euphoria moments like that. It feels more natural to me. So yeah, the scar tissue has next to the perineum and the vaginal canal right there, it's getting so much better. The only part where the scar tissue is I'm still working on, there's a little nub under there, is the scar line on the right labia minora. No, labia majora, the outer labia, the upper part where they had to put more stitches in. Because on the upper part they have to put more stitches in on both sides. So it's the right side. Still working on that. It's getting there, but yeah. Let's see what else can I think of. I've been noticing when I drink more water compared to less water, like fluids, I've noticed that my vaginal canal is more moistened and has that fluid more so. Like yesterday, is a really good example. I went to use the bathroom. As I sat there, I noticed my underwear, there was a huge wet spot that soaked through, and it was right where my vaginal canal is, where the underwear sits. That one spot, and that gave me really good positive gender euphoria that I'm able to get wet. So staying hydrated really helps. It's not like wetness to like a cis woman's, but it's still there. And yeah, that's something I've noticed has been happening the days I drink more water than the days I drink less. I've noticed more fluids. There's something I can't quite explain how it happens or what, but right where the vaginal canal is, I've heard this before from other women, like cis women and trans women. Recently heard about this, and it started happening to me. Where the vaginal canal is, like bubbles, that's the best way I can describe it. Not quite like a fart, but that bubble feeling, like it's coming out of it. That weird feeling. Yeah, that's happened, which is weird. In between my labia minora and the right where the vaginal canal is, that whole area. So bubbles. It's weird when these weird things happen that also happen with cis women. Just makes me feel better with my body. So yeah. So I haven't noticed really any other changes with my body. Still have facial hair from the last laser. It's through here. There's one hair here, through here and here. It seems to be gone away, and through this side has gone away. But there's still, let's see, haven't really noticed much of a hair. There's like one hair right through here. The rest is through here. This spot seems to have gotten better, these two spots, but it's mostly through here on the chin is where it's still having issues. So I'm probably gonna have to have another laser treatment done on it, which sucks because I don't really want to have to keep getting laser done just to get the rest of the hair gone. Yes, the last 2 treatments have significantly got rid of hair, but it's not like a huge strip. It's more like here, random spots. So it's pretty much the whole chin is the worst for laser. So it's pretty much out to here, 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 and here, this spot right here. Pretty much. And the one hair here, the other hair that was really bugging me, that was up right there, is gone, but the one further down towards the neck is not gone, but it feels like the rest of the hair under here is gone, but that one. So that's at least something. So I'm probably gonna have to start getting electrolysis if the laser doesn't get rid of the rest, which is gonna be really painful, and I really don't want to have to do electrolysis on my chin. It's gonna suck. It might just take 1 session, it might take a couple of sessions, but it's gonna be more expensive. That's part of the reason why I don't want to do electrolysis, but it is what it is, what I have to do to be comfortable and happy with my body. So, other than that, not really any changes with other changes with my transition. So I can't say how much more physical changes I'm gonna have until they're fully done, especially when I'm pretty much almost 100% healed down there. I'm like pretty much there from the surgery, and I'm still getting nerve reconnection, but other than that, it's just waiting to get that revision to get everything fixed, to lift the labia minora back up, to fill in the labia majora where it's needing that fat in there, to fill it out. That hasn't filled in, so yeah. And that rectal tissue from the urethra down to the vaginal canal, to tack that back down, which I can't explain why it didn't stay tacked down, but for most of the recovery from surgery it was tacked down. Then it started not being tacked down, and it's just the way everything healed. It's almost 100% perfect. If I can only choose one thing to have done for the revision, I'd have my labia majora filled in. That's pretty much what I want done the most out of everything, to get that filled in. Yeah, and I'm not looking forward to having that scar. It's either going to be on this side of the tummy area or this side. There's going to be a scar where they take the skin to help lift up the labia minora and fold it back in to get everything where it should be, like cosmetic wise, to make it look better. Because the surgeon, he was saying, Dr. Goodwin was saying, I'll benefit from having this done. So yeah, I'm just not looking forward to having that scar, but it is what it is, just to get everything fixed in there. So yeah. So other than that, if you have any questions, please ask anything about surgery or transition or just anything related, I'd gladly ask. And if I get enough of the same questions, I'd gladly do a video. So until my next update video, please comment